Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Universal Unit RH78 NT-1 Alex. Yep, or the codename Alex. One of my favorite Gundam design. And this is from the OVA or movie War in the Pocket. This is the one that went head to head with the Camphor. Really unique Gundam design. I like it. He has that forearm Gatling guns as well as that chunky Chobham armor, as we can see in the box here. This is the first time we're seeing a UN or Universal Unit review. It's kind of like your candy toy. I think they're replacing the Assault Kingdom, which has a pretty good run. And for this one, you actually have to build it. It's kind of like a mold kit, which we'll go over in a bit. The box art is the same for all of them. Only difference is that it actually tells you what's in the inside, partially, because you get to choose whether you want to get the weapon set A or B. Yeah, so A will have the rifle shield, B will have the Chobham armor as well as the Gatling guns for the forearms. So that's the box there. Inside you get the instructions. They're the same. They put both A and B here. So I mentioned already. Assembly wise, the gates are actually kind of thick. You might have to use some hobby knife and some nippers. I would highly recommend them. You can snap them off, but you know, leave some of the nubs. The nubs are sharp, so I highly recommend you can clean them and just makes the kit. Well, this is kind of like a partial kit or figure. Once you assemble it, a lot nicer. So here's the instruction. Very straightforward. There are stickers involved, which I have applied some. And yeah, actually, this is the only one I've applied stickers. It's actually not bad. I applied stickers on this one because it's a bit plain. Yeah. So as we see here. Alright, I actually forgot to put those knee stickers there. Right, so I just put it on. Definitely you might need some toothpick just kind of to help you move it around, or if you have tweezers, that'll be great. So we have the Alex here, and I did apply some stickers, otherwise it's a bit bare. Definitely also, if I've added panel lines, certain details will stick out. So for stickers, you have the UNT Spacey, the number 4 there, the red pieces on the chest, those are stickers, the knees here, the crotch area, and the vents here, those are stickers. It's not too bad in terms of placement, and definitely does kind of make the UN stand out a little bit better. Yep, quite nice. Right, so going over articulation now, we have the neck here. And actually for this one, the torso is pre-built for you. And it's actually quite neat painted, although I have a little bit of spare of yellow there. I can probably touch that up. The forearms here as well as painted, and the blue here, and this actually is a separate blue piece. So certain parts are painted, which is nice. Moving on, getting back to the articulation, you got the shoulder here. They're pretty much the same for all of them. In terms of construction, you have the bicep swivel, one piece there. Then you have your elbow bend. Now, the joints on this guy's, UN in general, and if you've seen in my other reviews, they're very stiff. It's that hard plastic. Yeah, no polycaps, so it's good and bad at the same time. So you're just gonna be really careful as you move them around. Get your waist articulation as well. And you got this front skirt. It's joined together. There is no way to cut it, because if you cut it, it's just gonna, you know, it's not gonna stick. There's not no middle part there. Yeah, unfortunately. But maybe it's possible to mod it, but yeah, it's too small right at the moment, and I'm still planning if I want to put an effort on doing that. Now for the back skirt and the side, they're all connected together, and it's really rigid. I had complaints on my other ones that I cannot do the wide stance or move the legs outward. This one you can do quite a bit. What they've done is they kind of raised that side skirt for this design. It's great that I'm able to do this, or just for certain articulation, but the trade-off is you kind of see that joint there on the waist. Yeah, I still wish there's a separate joiner, kind of like what they did with the Soul Kingdom. Maybe put it on top or something. Or just make this like a piece that you can combine. Yeah, then again, it might not be that secure. We'll see in the future. Maybe they'll figure it out a better way for that. But anyways, moving on. You have your waist here. You got your thigh swivel. You got your knee bend. There we go. And you have your ankle here. Now for this ankle, it's connected on the back part of the foot, which is great. It's the same as the Charzaku, which you can move this down. But in doing so, it's actually really stiff. I popped this off. So just take my word for it. You're able to extend it down, but I really don't see the point of doing that. Really not sure why they've added that joint. Maybe for future, just part of the design now. But I don't see, or even for the Charzaku, you don't need to really pull that ankle joint down. Anyways, that's it for the base figure. Let's go on with accessories. Alright, so for the weapon set A, you get the shield here. The blue part here is pre-painted for you. The Alex is a sticker. Yep. There we go. Quite nice. And we also have the rifle here. Nicely molded. Now, to put this on, you can do it this way, but you have to raise the whole arm here. And when you rotate this, you just gotta be careful and make sure you hold it for the whole hand, otherwise you might break that handle. And kind of want it where it's bending his shoulder, or sorry, I mean his elbow. So you kind of want to tilt onto the side, and you can kind of tuck it in, and that works for this. There we go. Otherwise, moving on for the weapon set B, we have the Gatling guns for the forearms. Let me just take this out. So for that one, you're gonna rotate this around. Make sure it's all lined up. There we go. We're gonna open this out. It's connected on that peg. You might have to kind of wiggle it out. Yep. You do have both of them right here, but I'm just gonna put one. Place it on top right there, and you grab the other one and actually peg it here. This hole here is for the shield. And there you go. You got your Gatling guns. Unfortunately, it's not the molding. There's no holes in the front of the turret there. But then again, you gotta consider this is a candy toy. This is worth less than $10. Or probably $10. It's a really cheap kit slash figure, so can't really complain there. Alright, so I'm putting this back here. And there you go. That's pretty much it in terms of weaponry. Now let's put on the Chobham armor. Alright, so for the armor, there's a lot of pieces here. Alright, so let's just start putting it on. The front part goes over here, and we have the back, which kind of covers the backpack area. There is pegs on top of the shoulder, and that just kind of locks in place. There we go. Actually, let me just readjust my light here. There we go. Next part, we got the legs. So you kind of look at the legs, and one side will be a little bit bulkier, and that goes with the vents. Just push this on here, and it's basically held by friction. Yep, and hopefully the paint here doesn't get scratched off. Yep, so it stays there. There's no sticker for the Chobham armor. I'm not sure, there might have been some stuff there. Next part is the forearm. I don't think there's any orientation on this. You can put it on either side. There is a peg inside which goes here, which was normally for the shield. So you just gotta push it in. Same thing with the other side. And there we go. Now there is an armor for the back skirt. You got those squares there. You kind of just line it up here. And there we go. So we got that. Lastly, we got the shoulder armor. This one doesn't really connect well. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they have it. Yeah, I heard like a snap. Not sure if that connects, but it kind of just sits there, and you have this chunky guy. It kind of reminds me of what do you call this? The Dark Knight, the Batman, the armored Batman, basically. But yeah, this is really cool. From what I remember, the way back, you got this armor. It's basically he's a walking tank. Yep. I think in terms of attacks, I think he has his head Vulcans to go with this, and basically, he's basically the tank, the shield, and you're waiting till the enemy uses up all his ammo. Then he will divest all this armor and use the shield and rifle. Or he can just whack people with this. He can just ram himself. But yeah, a really nice design. Articulation will definitely be hindered, but you can still have some decent ones. You can still move that arm. The waist here is locked, obviously, with that armor. You can probably put it on the side still. You can still move the knees. There we go. So, not too bad. And this is great. I really like this. And I kind of wish they made an updated version of the Master Grade. Yeah, the Alex is one of my favorite Gundam design. It's really cool. Yeah, it will be great to see a 2.0 version of the NT-1 Alex. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the review. Out of the 4, definitely I like this guy here. Just overall in terms of design and the weapons and the accessories, definitely the NT-1 Alex has a lot more. But it really depends on what your favorite design. Some might like the Barbatos more, some might like the Origin. Yeah, it just varies. But yeah, so far on this particular line, I have a few things that I like, I have a few things that I didn't. But overall, it's I would say it has potential. I'm just afraid that since this involves assembly, it might it may not work for some people. Yeah, again, when you get this out of the box, you have to assemble it. It's not as easy as the Soul Kingdom, where you just gotta put things together. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it. If you got questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.